Hello, my dear family members. I hope all of you are preparing well for your upcoming Capgemini exam. Today, I am going to cover one important coding questions which are being repeated in these days for Capgemini. And if this coding questions is not being repeated for your case, but the concept or the same pattern questions will be asked to you again. Okay, so please watch till the end so that you can get a very good concept about this. Okay, so before we start the questions part, let me share you some experience of the recent exams. Okay, so basically the essay writing is an elimination round. Like every round is elimination round, but in essay writing students are getting eliminated, okay, due to some reasons. That reasons are all briefly explained in the earlier video. Just watch the playlist of Capgemini, you will get it. Okay, and then in technical round, technical and game based aptitude, so these are all elimination round. So for game based aptitude there are various round. Okay, in game based aptitude there are various sections, so try to cover as much as possible. Okay, like let's say you are passing 5 sections. Okay, you passed 5 section, so your marks will be for this 5 section only. Let's say one candidate passed 6 sections and one candidate passed 7 sections, so obviously this candidate will have greater marks, more marks than you. So try to, let's say if you have if you have not done well in technical part, but you have performed well in game based aptitude and you have covered more than 7 sections, 8 sections or 9 sections. Okay, so that means your number will be like well figured with overall marks. Okay, so that means try to make it good as much as possible in game based aptitude as well. Okay, so then you will be having your coding round. So in coding round, what you will face, what type of coding questions, etc, etc, I'll share with you right now. Okay, so basically in coding round you'll be having no choice for Python, or you will be having no choice for Java. Basically this is for the current on campus drive for 2025 batch. Okay, so basically C++ or C, these are the main programming language they are preferring, so you can go with these. Okay, so basically they will give you a question, there will be one function. Okay, they will give you a question and there will be one function template and main will be written already. Okay, inside main the inputs are already there and print, the method is already there. Just you have to implement the logic and nothing else, and return whatever they have told. So these are the tasks you have to do for like from your side. So let's see the question at first so that it will be easier to understand. Okay, before that, if you have not purchased our prime materials of Capgemini, in which we have included all the recent questions with answers, all the previous year questions with answers, like coding questions, then technical part, game based aptitude, all are there. So if you want all of these with mock test, so if you want, then just DM me at insta handle and just pay 79 rupees using the UPI ID given in the description box, that is rwajeda at that oksbi. So just pay this amount and send me the screenshot of the same at our insta handle instagram.com/secretary. I'll provide you the materials at your insta, like at your mail. Okay, so let me share the questions. So the question is this. So calculate the initial velocity. I hope this is visible to you guys. So the problem is the first equation of motion is v is equal to u plus at. You know this. Okay, so here v refers to final velocity, u refers to initial velocity, a refers to acceleration, and t refers to interval, and all are in same unit. Okay, that means SI. So you are given in the final velocity, you are given the final velocity, acceleration and time interval. Find the initial velocity. That means you have to find the value of u. Okay, so input format is this, follow this pattern, like the VAT, like VAT should be inputted in the same line, Okay, and respectively also. and output will be the initial velocity. It will be an integer. Okay, so the sample input, let me share it at my screen. So here it's not visible, I think. Okay, so sample input is this. Yeah, so let's say v is equal to u plus at. You know this. So in you have inputted like the value of b, then a, then t. Let's say you have inputted the value of final velocity, acceleration, and time, all one. Okay, all are one, and all are space separated in the same line. So your initial velocity will be u is equal to v minus at, obviously. So v is 1 and a is 1, t is 1. So 1 multiply 1 is 1. So 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. So your initial velocity will be 0 for this case. I hope you understood. So let me share the second sample input. Let's say for v is equal to 2, a is equal to 1, t is equal to 1. Okay. So for this case, u will be equal to v, that is 2, minus 1 into 1, that is 1. So 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. So your u is equal to 1 meter. Okay, 1 meter per second square. Okay, so that's what they have asked you to do. So what will be our approach to the solutions? So basically we'll we are having already the inputs. Okay, so that is v, a, and t. So just in the function you have taken these arguments. So what to do, that is just initialize u is equal to v minus a multiply t, nothing else. So just do that and return this value you will get your desired output. Okay, so let me show the like c++ and c solutions respectively, so that it will be easier to understand. Okay, let me share the c program at first. So as you can see here, so at first we have declared the variable b, a, and t. Then we have taken the inputs in the same line, that is v, a, and t. Okay, so basically for your case, most probably this will be given by the exam conducting board. Okay, so just you can relax, but still if they have not given, then take this away. Okay, in the same line, in the same format, follow the respective pattern. Okay, then just you can declare int u, then initialize this value, this formula b minus at, or you can declare and initialize in the same line int u is equal to v minus a multiply t. Okay, then just print that u, that is the initial velocity, you can get the desired output. Okay, so before I run, let me share one interview questions from this, that is why we are returning this zero. Okay, if you have given c as a like skill in your resume, then interviewer may ask that why you are writing return zero in c program. Okay, and what if I have written return 1? What if I have written 1 2? So please give the answer in the comment section if you know, guys, because like sharing knowledge or answering any questions will accelerate your knowledge itself. Okay, so let me share also why we are including this stdio.h library. Okay, and what is stdio.h, etc, etc. These are the question can be asked from the interviewer. Okay, so let me run it and share the output. So the first sample input is 1 1 and 1. Okay, in the same line it should return 0 and as expected. Okay, so b, a, and t all are 1, so u minus at is 0 and as expected. Okay, so let me run it for the second sample input, that is 2 1 1. Okay, so 2 1 and 1, and output should be 1 and as expected. So I hope you understood the syntaxes I have used, the logic I have used. Still, this is very easy. So I hope you have no issue with that. So let me share the second question, in solution in C++. Guys, still, if you have any issue, then let me know in the comment section. I will try to assist you. Okay. So here I have used the same logic. Nothing exceptional. At first, we have declared the variables. Then we have taken the inputs in the same line using cin and just initialize and declaring in the same line of initial velocity is equal to v minus 80. Then printing the u, nothing else. Okay. So let me just print it and check if this is producing right output or not. Okay. So for the sample input, 111 output should be 0 and as expected. And for the second sample input, that is 211 and 1 should be output as expected. Okay. So I hope you guys understood whatever I wanted to convey to you and whatever the task they have assigned. So if you have any issue, then please let me know in the comment section, or you can join our Telegram channel t.me/UBK Anna. There you can find various PDFs which will help you to crack any interview. Okay. And before end, I'll again request you to have the prime materials of Capgemini, in which you will get all the recent questions with answers which will help you to crack this exam, because questions are being repeated. You can refer to the previous questions, and very honestly, this mock test and the game based aptitude we have included in the prime materials, those will obviously going to be helpful for you. Okay. So just spend 79 rupees using the API ID given in the description box and send the screenshot of the same at our Insta handle, or you can send that same at our email ID. We'll send that at your mail. Okay. So that's all for today's session. So thank you for today's session.